What the girls, how you doing? Let's do an epic account, and today is going to be what do they want to tell you. So it goes without saying that could be extremely triggering. Okay, that was yeah, we get there eventually, right? So stay cool, okay? Just tarot, as I always say, just tarot. Stay cool, totally cool. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1, what do they want to tell you? Four of Pentacles, death. Temperance. Okay, so death is a very, I mean, it sounds very dramatic, but it's not a negative card at all. It's a very good card because it's an idea of closing a door in order to open a new door. Something has to die in some ways in order for something else to be born. But it doesn't have to be dramatic. It's not death per se. Okay, so stay cool. So maybe they want to give birth to themselves, or they want to close the door on a relationship, and they want to move towards you. Okay, the thing is, yeah, it's very possible because they may have been looking at you, wishing to be with you, but stay in another relationship because of money, because of, we have a mortgage together, we have a family together, we have, so we have obligation. Okay, it's very possible, but they were interested in you, but just looking at you from a distance as well. Okay, so but what they want to tell you is that they feel like they meant to be together. They meant with you. What? They meant to be together with you. Here we go. We get it at the end. So they just need to rebalance themselves. Okay. They may have met you in a way that was a bit unexpected, but it's meant to be. The universe wants you to share something, but doesn't mean that you share the whole life together. Maybe for some of you, it's a general reading after all, but it could be as well sharing an experience. Maybe you were meant to meet in order to balance something, okay? Emotionally, something, whatever. Let's have more information because I don't know yet. Okay, so yeah, it's someone who was for a very long time on the fence. So it could be between two people. It's someone that want to tell you that I have feelings. King of Cups have an enormous amount of feelings. And sometimes is a King of Wands who meet the Queen of Wands and become the King of Cups. So it's someone who's normally kind of superficial, but fell in love with you, but at the same time doesn't really know how to do this. So they have to give birth to themselves. Is another side of themselves that they have to embrace, and that's really difficult for some people, right? Yeah, maybe something really started with passion, very physical, very, very sexy, but then of course after the 9 of Wands you have a 10 of Wands. So what do I truly want? I need to drop a heavy weight. Maybe the heavy weight was another relationship they were with. So it's no disrespect to the other person, but it was weighting down on them and they need to let it go. What about me? What do I want for myself? Okay, so what they want to tell you is like they're almost there. Maybe they don't dare to take that decision. They're still a little bit on the fence in the middle of the road, right? They're probably very tempted by you physically. I mean, sexually is very charged here. You have 9 of Wands, you have the Devil. Is sexually charged, okay? At the same time, they could also be attached to the karmic and be stuck in a relationship or married in a relationship with that relationship that is really heavy on them and is toxic, okay? So they want to tell you all of that. There's a lot, but what do they really truly want to tell you? Then yeah, they really think of you. They feel left in the cold. They feel like, I don't know what to do. I'm distracting myself that way, but you are here and I can feel you and I know you. I don't envy them because it's a very tricky situation. So let's have a major arcana for pile number 1. What do they want to tell you? What do we have? The star? Yeah, you think so? They look up to you. You are like, I want to reach for the stars, but you are the light at the end of the tunnel, but I'm stuck in the tunnel. They're stuck. I don't want to be like them. Trust me. I wouldn't like to be stuck. Definitely not. Okay. So, but sometimes you have to be stuck to realize that I can't carry on like this. I need to make a really transformation. It's not just a change, it's transformation. So it's all good. Okay, so sacred knowledge. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Feel the peace within. Beyond your thought lies your eternal truth. The I am presence of eternal love. They really have to ask themselves where the truth, their truth is. Where is the I am? Okay, but it's maybe the reason why you met is to actually for them to realize You know, I need to make a decision, some changes, some transformation. And for you to realize, well, I don't want to repeat a pattern. You are unavailable, you stay there. I am out of here. Totally correct. Okay, so let's see pile number 2. What do they want to tell you? King of Wands, the Tower, Eight of Cups. Holy schmoly. Ooh. So King of Wands is someone who's quite narcissist, and it could be that you recognize that, you know, kind of a profile, and you thought to yourself, hell no. And someone that could be a little bit like a hunter, male or female, doesn't matter. Okay, so yeah, very superficial, very social butterflies, very, you know, I mean, tend to be very diversified, if you see what I mean. It's like not one partners, but many. But you may have said like, enough is enough, you know, I'm not having it. Okay, because that is not going to go very far. Okay, so you may have said you're never going to change, is who you are, you know, good luck to you, you know, but not with me, thank you, right? And you may have been the one who dropped that heavy weight, because it's an idea like, I don't want to carry that dead weight on my shoulder, and I want to travel light. But it could be themselves as well, and it's a big step forward for the King of Wands to let go of their ego and me kind of things and open their heart. That could be quite interesting indeed. So let's see, what do they want to tell you? Yeah, they've been thinking about it, but they're not daring just yet. Maybe they're afraid. It's a big transformation. Is that what they want to tell you? That wow, you know, it's huge. Maybe they're organizing already their life with you. They're daydreaming it. You know, yeah, we could be living here, we could do this, we could have 4 children, whatever. I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they're slow to move forward, very slow. Are you gonna hang around and wait for them to, you know, catch a bus? I mean, hello. There is an idea of moving forward and drastically. I think you are very clear that if you don't transform, I'm out of here. So they have to transform indeed, because that is, Six of Swords is coming from a caterpillar towards the butterfly. It's a one-way system. Let's move in together, let's travel the world, let's have a family together, let's go. Number 6 is love, and sword is a mind. So for someone who has a very kind of a strong ego, they will have to shut it down and open their heart. So they might be ready to do that indeed. And that's what they want to tell you. That I am ready to transform because you tick all the boxes for me, you know? So what's the matter? You know, I don't have any reason to procrastinate any longer. Okay, so let's have a major arcana. It's a massive step forward, what they want to tell you. Massive. Okay, so what do we have? The Sun. Oof, beautiful. So definitely someone who feel like, I'm at home with you. I can be goofy with you. I can be quiet. I can be my true self. I don't need to hide behind this, you know, superficiality. I don't be surrounded by 100 people. I just want to be with you, and I feel at home. I feel safe. I don't need to have a mask with all those people around me to just pretend I'm super cool, when actually all I wanted to be loved, you know. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. And you feel at home with that person as well, but you needed that person to get the memo. All right, you cannot impose a view on somebody else. They either feel it or they don't, and that person had to come to that conclusion by themselves. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Okay, so let's have a message from the angels. Prayer. No matter how difficult the situation may seem, all is possible. Here you go. Ask, we are listening. Beautiful. It doesn't have to be a prayer in the sense of religious term. You know, we do spirituality here. We don't do religion. It's 2 different things. Okay, so it's just an idea like, it's very powerful. I mean, when you say that all is possible, I mean, yes, a massive transformation like that is possible indeed. Anything is possible. I love it. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.